Guys, Sunday night, cannot wait for this game. Chargers playing great for Harbaugh. Chiefs, House, they had no business beating the Raiders. They should have lost to the Raiders. I can't believe I'm saying this because I never bet them. And I mean never. I never, ever, 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 ever feel like I'm on the Kansas City Chiefs. I love them on Sunday. I think they're going to play a big game. I think the motivation of playing a division rival kicks in. I think as poorly as they played, it's additional motivation for Andy Reid to give him a kick in the rear. You give me extra rest. You give me Mahomes as a small-ish favorite. And I didn't love what I saw from the Chargers on Sunday against the Falcons. McConkey beat up, not having J.K. Dobbins. I mean, Justin Herbert threw for 140 passing yards against Atlanta. I'm all over the Chiefs here, House. This is one of my favorite plays of the week. It might be my wise wager. Give me Kansas City laying the 4.
Yeah, I have no problem at all with that handicap. I do think that, division game for the Chiefs, they are not messing around one bit with this. They have a new left tackle that they're putting in that I think is going to be, helpful in terms of giving our boy some extra time back there to pass. All of his weapons are finally rounding into form. I do think we're going to see some Isaiah Pacheco, but really it's another horrible travel spot for the Chargers. It was already a horrible travel spot going to Atlanta, and the only reason they won that game was because Atlanta served it up on a Kirk Cousins platter. This is brutal. And, McConkey, if he isn't 110% full go, they have no weapons whatsoever. We just watched it. Herbert and McConkey are the entire offense. If that defense can't score for the Chargers, I don't know how they get to 17 points. I'll probably be looking at their team total under as one of the ways to play this game. But I'm also totally fine with laying the points, JJ.
Yeah, I think House hit the nail on the head once again. I mean, they brought in DJ Humphrey at left tackle, and that should be huge. But when I look at the Chargers last week, they gave up 5 sacks to the Atlanta Falcons, who haven't had a pass rush all year. And then you look at, they've ran 15 plays in the second half and had 40 total yards. So even though this Kansas City Chiefs defense has been struggling, this line doesn't make any sense. The Chiefs were laying 7 to the Chargers earlier this year. The Chargers don't have J.K. Dobbins or Lad McConkey, and somehow they're only catching 4. I think these two teams are in different classes, and every single time the Chargers have stepped up in class this year, they've gotten smashed. And that includes against the Steelers. That includes against the Ravens. And I think the same thing is going to happen here against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I think you got to roll with Mahomes here.